So I'm seeing in my third eye, I'm seeing the Matrix. And then across the veil, I'm seeing the the actual source of network. And basically what spirit is showing me is that the higher power in the 3D realm pretty much replicated the actual source. And they pulled it into the 3D realm, but instead of pulling like the good, like heaven on earth, they pulled hell on earth. And the Matrix is pretty much how they control us. They control us using spirituality and pretty much attacking our mind, our chakras, specifically our crown chakra to maintain this control. This is why it is extremely important to have a spiritual awakening, to call your power and your energy back, and claim claim your crown chakra, because they pretty much need vessels. They need hosts, and either you're going to be a host for the Holy Christ conscience, or you're going to be a host for the dark force that is controlled in the Matrix, which when I hear that, I think of the Antichrist. So basically, if you're still plugged into the Matrix, you are a host for demonic entities, demonic distorted figures, pretty much whatever they want to attach to you to try to control you. So the Matrix is pretty much mental restraints, is what I'm hearing. And they pretty much need us to stay in a limbo state of mind, low vibrational, devoured in black magic, because this is how they control us. This is how they control the world. They do it with spirituality. They do it with our crown chakras. They attach entities and demons to us, and then they send out nothing but chaos spells, sick spells, lustful spells. They need you to be lustful and low vibrational. So this is why spirit is stressing the fact that everybody needs to go through a spiritual awakening. You have the Four of Pentacles out here. I'm telling you, this is how they control us. They have set a trap, and it is the Matrix. World War III is spiritual reality. Okay? It's within our minds. I don't know what the fuck they're doing out there, but that's a whole bunch of dumbasses with guns just shooting and blowing up shit. But the real war is within us. The power is within us. They want us to think that there is something bigger that we're supposed to be searching for, but it's not. It's within us. We carry the power. We have the power to activate and call down judgment on what is being done to humanity. If you go through a spiritual awakening, you're gonna have the urge to want to protect humanity, the unconscious, because you're going to be able to get clarity and truth on what is being done behind the scenes. And just from you carrying that energy, that divine energy of the great spirit, you're going to want to walk in your power. You're going to want to claim your destiny. You are going to want to do everything in your power and all your might to make a difference. This is how you walk in your destiny. Spirit is pretty much saying to me, like, how the fuck does anybody expect the second coming to happen if people aren't even claiming their destinies? They're not even looking up how to manifest their destiny or even fulfill a prophecy. Like, how is a prophecy supposed to be fulfilled if nobody's even digging in to the knowledge or asking spirit for the wisdom to accumulate a prophecy to be fulfilled? Let it marinate now. This is a whole network that they do, and they do like these sex rituals. They have covens, cults, organizations, pockets and pawns. Then the people that are the most potent, the powerhouses, they have gang stalkers, gang stalking. This is when they poison and put all type of shit in your food and get your family to turn on you, all type of crazy shit, bro. I'm telling you, if you're not awakened, you're not aware. You don't know how this shit operates out here, and that's the problem. They need people to stay asleep. They need people to stay plugged into the matrix. Their biggest fear is somebody unplugging from the matrix and giving people knowledge of what's going on. And pretty much when you do awaken, that pretty much puts a target on your back. They don't want you to awaken. They don't want you to be aware of how they're operating. They don't want you to break through the illusions. They want you to stay dumb. They want you to stay dumb and stay in their trap. I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that. These people take our blessings. They trauma dump onto us. They dump all their trauma and all their bullshit on us. Like, you ever seen a child be fine one day and then the next day the child's sick as fuck, dying in the hospital? That was one of them dumping all their sicknesses and all their problems onto an innocent child. Spirituality is real, you guys. Black magic is real. And in order to fight through this and make it out of this trap that they set, you have to have understanding of what is going on. Then, not only that, confirmation. You have to stand in your power. You have to activate. You have to call down judgment. And then you're gonna want to step into your witch abilities. If they're using black magic to control this, how do you fight it? Using white magic. Using magic in a good way that will get approved. I'm telling you, it's a very strategic network. It's a very strategic plan that they have to keep us trapped. But the thing is their power, how they're doing this, is an illusion. When we start standing in our power and calling judgment on what the fuck is going on, these people will be stripped of their gifts. The meek will inherit the earth. God is already here. We are all messiahs. We are all being crucified. They are killing us slowly. Air pollution, water pollution, putting shit in the food. Like, this shit is crazy. Since I spiritually awoken, the wisdom and the knowledge that I have, a motherfucker would be completely blowed on the downloads that I get. My spirit team is on point and they deliver accurate information. I know that I'm a threat to whatever the fuck this is, because not only do I stand in my power, but I do my research. Like, I do my research. I make flashcards, baby. I feel like Phil off of Hercules. Like, I feel like I could build a king up, a divine masculine, a divine feminine. I could even fulfill a prophecy. Like, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They think that they have all of this under control. But when they came after me, I ain't even gonna lie. They tried to sacrifice me. They tried to sacrifice the wrong motherfucking one. Because when I become obsessed with something, I don't stop at all. Their power is illusions, bro. And the downloads that I'm getting is their power is fading. Gaia is here. Gaia is here delivering this message. Gaia is telling people to stand in their power. We are all being crucified. They are all harvesting our energy. Energy is currency, bro. They need us in order to make their billions. Money is an illusion. We all have handlers. This is like modern day slavery. They like sell our energy off. And if you think that you're having sex and it's just you and that person, you a goddamn fool. They're energy harvesting off of us when we have sex. They watch us through our phones. They watch us through our televisions. And then the people that are powerhouses, they get into gang stalking and start making deals with landlords to put cameras in the house and all this stupid crazy shit. Hey, bro, we have no privacy. The Fourth Amendment is being completely abused at this point. That's why if you have not spiritually awakened and you have never called back your power or energy, bro, you are like their favorite vessel to operate off of. And they're definitely making bank. They're making bank off of our energy, especially our sexual energy. That's why everything is full of lust nowadays. They want you to be lustful. They want you to be low vibrational. You got people that go around that don't even take showers but spray themselves down with fucking cologne and perfume and shit. Like, bro, that's low vibrational. Like, they don't want you to take care of yourself. They don't want people to love themselves. They don't want people to have healthy relationships. They don't want us to be happy. They're literally crucifying our spirit in the spiritual realm. They want you to be in spiritual poverty. They want you to be traumatized. They want you to sin. They want you to do sin after sin after sin. And then they pretty much attack your mind to have you keep going back to that mindset that you did this and you did that. It's like picking at wounds. It's opening up old wounds. That's why when you repent and you download that Messiah code, you will understand that all your sins had purpose because you were underneath some type of control. You were unaware of what was going on. These are spiritual attacks. They use MK Ultra AI. They use energy weapons. They send out chaos magic, lust spells. We're not built to be pedophiles. We're not built to be jealous. That's all attachments. This is how they control us, bro. That's not who the fuck we are. We're fucking gods and goddesses. Y'all need to wake the fuck up. Y'all need to start standing in y'all's motherfucking power and start commanding judgment. Activate that throat chakra. Instead of sucking all that, you need to be out here calling down judgment on this bullshit. And another thing is, like, when you pray, don't pray to no outside source. You need to pray to the higher God within you. We are all gods and goddesses. In order to pray to an outside source, you need to be fully aligned with your higher God. So your higher God has that clear connection to an outside source. People keep looking for information outwards, and all the information and power is inwards. I'm telling you, bro, they got us all fucked up out here. The time now is, what's the date today? They got us on the timeline of 6/9/27, when all reality it's 4/9/17. They even got our time messed up. That's why nobody's aligned with the universe. Everybody's going by a wrong fucking time zone, a wrong timeline. This is how they do this shit. They have us all fucked up. And then holidays, bro, those are rituals. Explain New Year's. It's a number. It's a countdown. It's a ritual. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, all of it, bro. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies to have people trapped in their fucking head. I'm telling you, bro. They get into our heads and they make us do crazy shit, get us in trouble. Once you're in the system, you never get out. And fuck that, bitch. I got the fuck out. I got the fuck out. I go by universal laws. I don't even go by regular laws out here. I align with the universe and I take all my issues to my spirit team. And the people that are woke, they want them isolated. They attack their beauty, not even realizing that the confidence has nothing to do with the way that they look. The confidence is in the protection. The whole point is to awaken, gain your rank, call your damn power and your energy back, and rebuke all these entities, attachments, and whatever no longer serves you purpose. Basically becoming a host for the Holy Christ conscience instead of a host for this demonic ass bullshit out here. If you're not spiritually awakened and you're not a host for the Christ conscience and you're not tapped in, you're part of the Antichrist. I'm not even gonna lie to you right now. But it's not your fault because you're not you're unaware. But this message right here, this one right here, should spark the catalyst in millions and millions of people. Now, God has called all of y'all. So if you ignore what the fuck I'm saying, you're ignoring God's call. And if you ignore God, when you need God, God is going to ignore you. Let that marinate. It's time for people to start standing in their fucking power, bro. Stand in your power, do the shadow work, align, and command judgment. Go through that spiritual awakening. God is calling all of y'all. Don't turn away from him when he needs y'all the most. God is already here. He is in us. Having money issues? I wonder fucking why. They're sending out blockages. They're sending out homeless spells, car accident spells, sickness spells. Then you in a relationship with a crazy ass female that you ain't never cheated on, but she swear you cheated on her. It's because they're attacking her. That's when you gotta be a divine masculine and pray over your woman. Same thing with a divine feminine. You gotta pray over your man if y'all are having problems. They don't want divine unions. They don't want divine couples to be together. They want everybody out here fucking fighting and being lustful and cheating and hooking up with Queen of Wands that are in the fucking reverse. Some diabolical Jezebels. Listen, I could sit here and go all day about what the hell's going on behind the scenes. The moral of this message is y'all need to wake the fuck up. Because it's a war out here. It's a war out here. Over our own fucking vessels. Over our own power. This is how powerful we are. They want our fucking power. They want our destinies. It's a spiritual warfare. Every day. All day long. But they will fall into the trap that they have set for us. And they're slowly killing us, bro. Do you know how much radiation a phone gives off? Do you know 3036, the world will be extinct because of these fucking phones? Do you know that they consider us at 3036 the stupid era because of cell phones? Anybody ever heard of Sebastian, the time traveler from 3036? Go look that up. Go watch the 30-minute video of him. And tell me if that shit don't resonate. I think I'm done. For now. Take it how it resonates. Remember, this is the call. You gonna answer it? I just heard get to work.